and you're punching continuously like this, it's, you know what I mean?
How to make your punches 10 times faster. Relaxation, rotation, and repetition. You've got to get all three of those nailed, and that's how you're going to dial it in. I'm Sifu John. I'm a Wing Chun master. I've been a martial artist for 6 years, and I run One Tao Family and One Tao Academy online, where you can do our 75 flow challenge, where you can level up your speed, power, and skill in 75 days for free. Links below. But anyway, to punch faster, there are a couple of factors, three main ones. Number one is obviously repetition. So you need to repeat the skill over and over and over and over. You know, Bruce Lee said, I do not fear the man who did 10,000 kicks once. I fear the man who's done one kick 10,000 times. So that repetition is key. So whether you're using, you know, like a jab and a right cross, or whether you're using a chain punch, repetition. So practice so that that becomes ingrained and you can do it subconsciously. That's the first part. Now, the next part is thinking in terms of rotation. So rather than, because think of it this way, if my muscles are all tensed up as I throw a punch, there's a lot of friction and resistance within my system. So you want to be thinking in terms of rotation, meaning how do my joints rotate to move my arm? So for example, this joint here, the shoulder joint, has to turn like this in order to spin the joint, in order to move the arm from this point to this point. So how do the joints rotate? So a simple thing you can do is you can play around with the rotation of the joints. I mean, you can, like, it's almost as though you're feeling the spin of the joint inside your body. Most of us don't pay attention to the internal sensation and feeling of the body. Getting used to, connecting to, and understanding the rotations of the joints will speed up your ability to move, because you'll be able to move it in a faster, more freer way. And in the correct way. So you can even just do simple practice like putting your hand there and getting the feeling for the way the joint rotates. Now, the third piece is relaxation. Tension slows the body down. It's like the enemy of Kung Fu. So you want to train yourself to be able to relax. Now, if you're a martial artist or a Kung Fu practitioner, I'm sure you've been told to relax, or you've heard people saying relax, relax, relax so many times, but the question becomes, how do I relax? Now, in the internal method, what we do is we do what's called centering. We softly draw up at the pelvic floor, we sense our center, and we bring our spiritual intention into mind. So that raises our frequency, that raises our level of consciousness, so you have an expanding quality of energy in your center. Sounds a little esoteric and a bit woo-woo, but the experience will tell you the truth. Not only will it get your center expanding, it'll give you a greater influence over the relaxation of your muscles. How? So as you center in your intention, you're getting a connection to your physical, emotional, and mental self, let's say. And as you concentrate in your center, you command the release and the relax from there. So that helps you to relax, because if your body, your heart, and your mind are calm, and from the center, a nice open, tall center, you command release and relaxation, that will allow you to then punch faster because your muscles are relaxed. So relax is how, relaxation, but the question is, how do I relax? Which is, you know, that's a brief description. There's more to it, but if you want to go deeper into this, jump into the link below. I've got a free challenge where I train you how to punch faster and more powerfully, but also develop peace of mind, both emotionally, mentally, spiritually as well. So, relaxation, rotation, and repetition. Three simple keys to increase your punching speed and help you to level up your martial skill. Alrighty, any questions, put them below, and I look forward to seeing you in our next video. Peace.